Yo VC, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to Vinyl Finds on the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. This is number 88. That's right, folks. Number 88. Found some records this week, and we're going to get into them right now. Coming in hot, the perfect master of jazz guitar, George Benson, Give Me the Night. That's right. You know, this record is filled with super funky R&B, excellent jazz guitar, a bit smooth jazz at times, but I happen to love it. A lot of people talk shit on George's later work. Not me. I think it's fantastic. This is a great record. He does a lot of beautiful guitar playing. Really, really nice vocals on this from George. And even a bit of scatting with the guitar. You know, he's singing all the notes as he plays them. It's very, very high level stuff from a perfect master. Give Me the Night is a all-time jam, and let me tell you, unlike some of those later Coltrane records I was showing a few weeks ago, if you bring a lady or a gentleman home with you from a date, chances are, if you put this on, yeah, stone cold, funky record. Yeah, really love that one. George Benson's Give Me the Night. Now, speaking of beautiful mood music, Pat Metheny's Works on ECM. Look at this beautiful cover. Man, this is fantastic. Typical Metheny stuff, playing excellent on here, kind of. Obviously, it's an ECM record, so atmospheric and somewhat ambient. Just a really pleasant listen to put on and vibe out. I love it. It's on that ECM label, yeah. You know, I don't like everything on ECM, but I do like a lot of the titles. And for me, Bright Side Life is the best Pat Metheny. ECM. You know, Jocko's on there. It's super strong. But I like this one too. Lineup of Killers on here. I believe Chick Corea plays a little bit on here. Jack DeChaney. So yeah, it's really good. I was happy to find this. I think it was $5, and super clean, super clean. Really, really pleased with that. Speaking of records that were $5. Blue Hour, Stanley Turrentine and the Three Sounds. Now, this is a pretty, it's a probably VG maybe copy. It's a little noisy. I haven't really went hard on the cleaning yet, but I will. That said, it is a Liberty on Blue Note, so it's not like a First or anything like that. I wanted to check this out because I'm a big fan of Stanley. I think he has a beautiful, big, beautiful sax tone, and it's really on display on this record. The sax on here is got a lot of air around it, you know, quite a bit of reverb sound of the room on the sax, and this is a very beautiful record. Another one for a kind of maybe a Sunday evening or something like that. Nice record to wind down to. Next, Herbie Hancock's Wandishi. Wandishi. I believe so. Swahili word for composer, author, writer, whatever you want to say. But yeah, this is a pretty wild record. Shades of Bitches Brew for sure. Herbie and band really stretching out pretty hard on this. It's a tough record to find. This is a later pressing on that Warner with the palm trees. Sounds pretty good. Very clean. That's why I got it. I never see this in a wild, and I thought, yeah, another $5 record, and had no choice but to pick it up. Now, the last $5 record isn't that clean. Maybe a G++ possibly, but it's a rather expensive record, and I didn't. You know, when you see something like this, you don't leave it behind, okay? Now, really clean cover. John Coltrane Stardust on Prestige. On that Prestige Fireworks label. This is a mono. You know, these old Prestige records, they play pretty good even when they're beat up. This one's a bit noisy. I haven't went hard on the cleaning yet, but I will probably clean this thing within an inch of its life and see how it turns out. But right now it's a little noisy. That said, beautiful record. Now, Prestige put this out once Coltrane was long gone. It's from 2 sessions at the Van Gelder studio, and they just kind of put it out once he started to become popular in the 60s, and against his wishes. That said, it's pretty good. Everything on here is fairly strong. Really beautiful record. Coltrane in top form, playing great actually. I really love this, and if I see a cleaner copy for a reasonable price, I would definitely get it. This thing it ranges from $30 to say $300, depending on the condition. $300 probably be like a sealed copy or whatever. But killer band on this. Art Taylor and Jimmy Cobb, because it's 2 different sessions, right? So you got Art on one and Jimmy on the other. Paul Chambers on bass. Freddie Hubbard on trumpet. Wilbur Hardin on flugelhorn and trumpet, and of course Coltrane, right? Did I say Red Garland on piano? Anyway, he plays brilliantly. Between Red Garland's beautiful piano playing on this and Paul Chambers, of course, spectacular couple bass solos with some of that kind of bowing business. This is really, really, really strong. So I would definitely suggest, if you see this somewhere, definitely grab it. It's really, really good. So yeah, 5 finds for the week. But I want to get into some records that I've received in the mail. Listen, there's a lot of them, and I'm just going to kind of briefly just kind of go through them and show you, because I don't want to beat the Blue Note releases to death on here. I know I've talked a lot about the Tone Poets and the Blue Note 80s and the Classic series, so I'm just going to kind of show them and maybe comment on them and move on. This is where I keep the Tone Poets. I do keep them away from the other records in the racks because they take up a lot of space, and I'm just going to show you what I just got and just put them away here. So, all right. Tina Brooks, The Waiting Game. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Roots and Herbs. Yeah, that's cool. Lee Morgan, The Raja. I really love this. Stanley T. That's where it's at. That's right. Look at this cover. It's amazing. Jimmy Smith, Stanley Turrentine, Prayer Meeting. Beautiful, beautiful. My favorite of the group, Donald Byrd, Bird in Flight. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, very nice. This is a beautiful record, by the way. Excellent recording. This is a fantastic sounding pressing. Also, the kicker sounds really, really good. If you haven't heard that one yet. Some other things I got here. Let's see if I can get them together here. Got some Blue Note 80s. Basra. Yeah, Basra. I like that one. Joe Henderson's In and Out. Kenny Dorham, Una Mas.
Got Herbie on this one. Tony Williams. Kenny Dorham again. Trompetta Toccata. Yeah. Joe Henderson on that as well. Donald Byrd, Ethiopian Nights. Very funky record. Lou Donaldson, Alligator Boogaloo. Yeah. Also a pretty funky record. Getting into the Blue Note Classic series. The Real McCoy. Yeah, that's right. This is a great record. McCoy Tyner, Joe Henderson, Ron Carter, and Elvin Jones. Elvin Jones, what a beast. Horace Silver, Quintet, right? Songs for My Father. It's a beautiful record. If you've never heard this before, get the Spotify on or YouTube or whatever, and just check this out. It's really good. It's one of the classic titles, and I do wish that Blue Note would offer it in the Tone Poet format. But Music Matters is the only way to get that record like that. Anyway, last but not least, Wayne Shorter, Speak No Evil. Yeah. Look at these hype stickers they're doing here. So yeah. These nice Blue Note records there. Anyway, I got a bunch of stuff coming up on the channel. So, please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment down below. Until we meet again. That's right, folks. I'm out.